Welcome to Michelle's Opinions. Today I'm going to go off on a little rant. As above, so below. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so frustrated. Alright, here we go. As you've noticed, there was 2 videos posted back to back on the gnosis of the pineal gland and the pituitary gland, the science that goes behind it, yada yada yada. Well, I make those videos and I'm doing series, there's several series that we're working on here together, and I like to spread them out because not everybody has the same interests. Some people like certain things more than they like others. I get it. Well, YouTube decided to publish that video. Now, when I go into looking into all of that information to confirm a lot of the experiences that I'm going through and find just those perfect ones that fit with the topic and the experience, it's a lot of work, guys. And it was not intended to go out back to back with the one I just did on the third eye. Here's where my frustration lies. I posted it as unlisted, but it would not allow the video to upload. It locked it up for some reason. I don't know if they are going through some kind of an update or upgrade or whatever they're doing, but it's really messing with the content creators. Many of the videos that a lot of us make take us hours and hours and days to create. And for them to just be haphazardly thrown up there at YouTube's whim instead of with the proper timing is just kind of chaotic for us on this side, and I'm sure for the viewers on the other side. Now, I'm okay with it. I mean, what can I do? It's already out there. I could put it as unlisted now, but that just seems ridiculous. But I try to give things in a rhythm, in palatable understandings, and the work that goes into each of these and the devotion. You know, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that a lot of people on the viewer side really don't know. I myself did not know this until I got onto this side of it and seen the work and the devotion and the research and everything else, plus putting it into a way that is palatable to tell a story, to make it more understanding. See, when I post them, I like to review them, watch them in their entirety to make sure that they make sense, that they get the point across in a way that is discernible and easy to understand. I have several playlists that I'm working on simultaneously. I'm working on the different Earth theories. You know, holographic, simulation are a few that I've already put out, but there are many others that I am tackling at this time. Then we're working on the awakening process, learning that these things are in our brain and how they compare to, which we're going to get into a little bit in this rant. Since both of them have been released, I might as well touch on how I'm feeling that it ties in together. And then we've got the ancient wisdom that I've only been able to put out just the one, just introducing Anu, Enki, and Enlil, but they'll come into this here in a little bit. But there is a variety of different and I do have them separated in playlists that I'm working on simultaneously, because like I said, not everything is for everybody, but all of these different things are interests of mine that seem to be tying together down into one big tree rooted very deep into the ground. My motto is to remember what we forgot. Also, it is to share what we know and listen so we grow. I'm just so frustrated that the 2 came out one right after another. I like to give each video its proper amount of time with the amount of subscribers I have. It depends, they're all over the world. So I want to give them time to be able to see the last post before I bombard them with another post. I'm going to give you a short, quick list of the playlists that I am working on, as there are a variety of topics that are being covered that, some hit with some people and others hit with others. One is the universal theories of the universe and beyond. Another is ancient myths or truths. The other is some little how-tos on YouTube. Another one is sacred gnosis. Another one is live with guests. I do interviews with extraordinary people. Another one is master numbers. I've also got a playlist for funny humor stories. Another one for dreams and visions. Live streams that I do. And then there's a playlist of Michelle's opinions. So those are many of the playlists that I'm working on at the moment for you guys. So, and I'm going to give you a little montage of all the different playlists that I'm working on simultaneously for you. So they're not supposed to come out one after another and bombard you in such a way that you're on sensory overload. So guys, please forgive me for the bombardment on the one topic. I know for myself it is difficult to keep up with everything that everybody is posting. And what I've noticed is that as time is going on, the videos are becoming longer and more in detail. And I'm sure you guys can handle it. Most enjoy a nice, long 25, 30-minute video so they can kick back and relax. A lot of us don't have time for all of that and like to have things in little bite-sized pieces. I get that too. So, on this rant, the as above, so below, let's tie what that means and where I'm tying that into what is going on here. So, since the two posts came out, let's just talk about it. As above in our mind, so below is our body, okay? So, as above in our mind, I've been talking about, and I am going to go further with that playlist on the ancient Sumerian texts where I've introduced Enki, Enlil, and Anu. Well, let's think about the hypothalamus, the pituitary gland, and the pineal gland. The two brothers, the pineal gland and the pituitary gland, warring for one another. Both of them have control and say-so over nerve endings. One of them deals with the spiritual side, the other deals with the physical side. So, and then we're looking at Anu. Well, Anu would be where you are Anu. You have merged and you are in balance, and therefore the brothers are no longer warring anymore inside your head. You have walked at 0 point or in balance, and the pineal gland has popped open and you realize the abilities that you have within yourself. So that's where the as above, so below. I don't like to just leave things on a negative because I do believe this place is palatable. I think we are able to change things. I think we have say-sos, and in every single moment we are making choices, and each choice we make will determine the outcome of the future. That's why we talk about meditating on the paradise world that you would think about, that is a paradise to you. They do not need to be the same as what I would consider a paradise world. But if you just, when you lay down to go to sleep, as we just learned, we need light and dark. We need the yin and the yang. As above, so below. The tree of knowledge, the tree of life. All of these things are in duality, but also another thing that I've noticed is they're all in threes. You know, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, Anu, Enki, and Enlil, hypothalamus, pineal, and pituitary. Just food for thought in this rant. I'm not going to make this one long and drawn out. I just wanted to let you know that I apologize. I do not ever intend to bombard you with information that is, overwhelming so quickly. I usually like to look at the view count, and once it hits around 200 or so, then I'm ready to post another on that playlist. And that's usually how, things are gauged. So I do apologize for them coming out the way that they did, so back to back. And so bear with me, guys. I'm still here. I'm going through the YouTube monetization, which seems to be one of those things they're dragging their feet on. They have no problem with me busting my butt to make the content, but like I said, I heard it could be up to 4 months. Then I heard that there was somebody that's been waiting for over 7 months. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But you guys pray, meditate that this goes through without a hitch and that everything moves forward, because that's what the feeling that I get is everything's going to move forward and just burst as we are already bursting. One last thing in this rant, I do want to remind you that promotion is not out of sight, out of mind. It is on my mind all the time. The plans are hopefully to have this done in the first week of December. Hopefully YouTube has got their act together, and that way I'll know that all of the subscribers are valid, and we can go ahead and have that drawing. It's a wonderful time. It can help somebody out with their Christmas. I have been keeping up with who has been commenting. We will put all those raffle tickets will be there. We will do that live. So yeah, that's it for this rant on Michelle's Opinions. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share me everywhere. Let's build this platform, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have a platform. I appreciate everybody listening. I appreciate everybody sharing. I am enjoying reading the messages and the comments from people on their very experiences that they're having within. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Oh my goodness, you guys. The only problems that I ever see or encounter is what we would call NPCs, people that are not awake to their own abilities, can buffer one another. People are where we have the issues. Everything else and nothing here can hurt us unless we think it can. And other people have these very divine abilities within them, whether they know it or not. Have yourself a wonderful day. I love you guys. Peace.